Hello, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyeka Onye for short. Happy to have you here. I hope you stay and I hope you come back. And there's a lot of noise. So I'm just waiting for the noise to pass through. I guess that's a good sign for the video we're making, right? Um, welcome to my channel once again. Um, this is a self-reflective video. I love making these. um, I love to think about my thoughts and do a lot of journaling and reflection about the things that are happening in my life. And I would say recently, the past couple of months, past 6 months, have been a roller coaster for me. A lot of change, transformation, loss. Um, and this reflective video is about grief and loss. And I saw this other YouTuber that made a similar video about grief. And it's crazy because I've been focused on the topic for the past 1 month, and she really inspired me to talk about grief because people don't really, not that people don't talk about grief, but depending on what type of grief it is, it's a very sensitive topic. And also having lost two of my closest fam, ugh, can't talk. Having lost two of my closest family members like back to back, um, the past couple 3 months. So yeah, like back to back, I found myself in a kind of grief that I've never felt before because I've never had to deal with losing someone closest to me. I have felt loss before, and I work in a hospital, and I've seen people die. I've taken care of people who have died. Um, have gone through the process of someone about to die, but it hits different when it's you, when it's happening to you. So, um, I've just been processing grief the past couple of months. I've been viewing it in different light, reflecting upon it differently. And I feel like the world sometimes moves so fast that we don't have a chance to really sit down and reflect upon our losses and our grief. And I feel like since my childhood, I've been having, I'm like trying to make sure my glasses are not reflecting, but I might just take them off. I can't see, but I don't know. Hold on, guys. As I try to figure out, because it's really distracting me. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be like this the whole video, because I hate the light and hidden, but I can't see the video I'm making if I'm not wearing my glasses. Excuse me. So I've been, I feel like I've been grieving, if not all my life, from my own childhood with a traumatic environment, with feeling the loss of the childhood I missed, the loss of having, wishing that I had a different environment, the loss of missing in certain opportunities because of, again, my environment, the loss of feeling like my dreams and desires are like in a back burner because I don't know how to grasp them. So, and like a couple other things. So I've if it hasn't really allowed me to be in the present, to enjoy my present. So I'm always in a constant motion of pushing forward, shifting, moving forward, till one day just like a week or two ago, I was going through my pictures before my grandmother died. Um, I was going through my pictures and looking back on the past couple of years of uh, pursuing my creativity, and I was feeling proud of myself. Really, I hold on. So while looking back on my old pictures that I took, I realized that I was really moving an emotion of life without being present in the in that moment, and kind of realizing how much I have achieved in those memories that I recorded. But during that time, it didn't feel like that because I always feel like parts of me, there's a part of me that's always mourning and grieving. So after recently losing my closest family members, I started rethinking on grief. I started I started reflecting upon it and understanding in a way that my grief has been because of my passion, the love I have, even the people that disappointed me and the people I lost in my life. Um, it all just a proof that I'm human, a proof that I have loved and I love. And it's crazy because each time, and regardless of the heartbreak or the loss, I'm still pursuing to be a better human, to be happy, to learn, to do better. So I'm realizing that grief and loss and the dark moments makes us human. And even in this season of my life where I have to process all of it and continue forward. And I had my brother ask me a question after my grandmother's passing where he asked me, so we're just gonna go by and live our regular life like she did not just die like a week ago? Because we all have responsibilities and obligations and things we have to do. And I told him, take your time. Yes, the responsibilities are there, but still take your time and ask yourself how you feel. So that's what I've been doing lately. And I wrote something down, um, just something that came to my mind. And I said, this is what I said: grief, the losses, the constant transformation. It is proof of the passion I have, my love, not being afraid of losing, but a testament that I still live. Are we still complete as a human if there isn't a form of incompletion, which is our flaws within us? So that was just me reflecting upon the fact that I can't let the things I lose um define me completely. Editing Onyeka here. I just wanted to say that our grief doesn't completely make us who we are, but it does shape us in some shape or form. Some shape or form does shape us. I don't know what English I just spoke there, but let's scratch that. Let's start over. Basically, it does, in a way, shape us, shape the person we're becoming, depending on how we handle our grief. If we handle and allow our grief to kind of come and allow it to just happen, kind of guide us for a little bit while we are still graceful with ourselves and kind to ourselves, to not be too hard on ourselves when we're going through that time in our life, and just be patient with ourselves. It will reshape you and change you in some shape or form. I keep using that word. It will reshape who you are. Especially, I mean, for me, it did, on how I perceive things. And yes, the pain is still there and it will only get better but I will never forget the things I experienced, the people I've lost. But grief, in a way, is meant to make us better. At least I feel like it's made me more of a human and made me to appreciate the life I have more. Especially with losing people I love the most, I'm learning that it will take time to move forward. And I will never really forget the memories I shared with my grandmother and my brother. I'll never really forget the memories. But I hope that over time will get easier to live and still want to live. And I think that's the thing about life. Life doesn't play one side. Life is fair. Life is just life is there. And there's none without the other. And life is not partial with light and darkness. So the dark times will come, but I think what we're expected to do is work through those sad times, those dark times, so we are not engulfed in it and left numb and shallow versions of ourselves. Loss and grieving has taught me to love better, to love more, to show up, to be there for those who need me. And even though I technically don't want to lose or grieve people I love to gain that kind of insight, it became it became that. And that's the thing about the grief we go through. And I'm not saying anyone should like force themselves to learn something from an experience they had, but just being able to see what it has taught you and how to move forward from it. And I'm not saying that in a way to invalidate anyone's emotions, not even mine, but through grief, I know that I will get stronger and hopefully one day be bold to talk about the things that happened to me. But yeah, that's just my little reflection about my current state of grief and still trying to live life. And I know it won't be normal for a little bit. What I thought was normal for me, now grief has taken place a little bit and it won't be forever, but I'm navigating through it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope this helps somebody and you feel absolutely like I hope this helps you navigate through your own grief or a moment of transformation that you're going through. And I hope you join me in my next video and just comment below something cute or to encourage somebody else. But thanks for watching.